Hello and welcome to Division 7, Round 8 at Imola. We're up for a very good race. We're just waiting for the drivers to get out in quali. Everything should be on the way smoothly. Now I'm joined by the Flackers as my co-commentator. Flackers, who do you think's most likely to get pole today?
I mean, last race I commentated was game timer was pretty quick. I guess he could be a contender for the pole today.
I agree. Game time is usually always up there in the top 5, top 7. So if this is a track that suits him, we could see him out there on pole today.
Yeah. Especially when our championship leader right now isn't even racing today. He's absent and we heard his chance of winning the championship.
Yeah, shame for him, because Danger Time, he could have kept extending his championship lead. He's currently 11 points in front in the championship Danger Times, but he's not here. And right on his tail is Empire Maverick, 11 points behind him. So if Empire Maverick can do well in this race, he will definitely take the championship lead. All he needs is to finish in the top 6, 5, top 6 or 5. He should take the championship lead.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. He needs to finish 4th or higher to gain the championship lead. Right now we're on board with the NRX Phoenix. I hope I pronounced that right. I think I'm just going to stay on board for quali. I think it's better. We can see if drivers make mistakes. Phoenix starting his flying lap. He needs to be careful with turn 1 because you can go flying to the left if you take too much curb. Alright, looks like he took that very smoothly. Probably going to see drivers... Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I just said that can easily spin in the first corner.
Yeah,
Because the curves and they're very bumpy.
Yeah, he went a bit wide out of the second chicane. Luckily to not invalidate. You don't want to invalidate your first run because you want a solid banker so you could take more risk in the second and third runs. Maybe lost a bit of minimum speed through that corner. Nicely over the curbs. A 50.0 middle sector. Quite easy to invalidate out the exit of this next corner. Go run a bit wide, needs to take it quite carefully maybe. A bit wide again. He invalidates right on the last corner.
Oh,
that must hurt. Yeah, that must hurt. There's a Red Bull coming. It's Speedaholic. He has done a second sector of a 50.4. It doesn't invalidate on the exit. Let's see what this lap time is going to be.
Banker in there.
A 15.7. Very nice. We have Funny Bot coming across the line on mediums. Goes second. But then yeah, it's very good banker from Nugget.
Walcott coming next.
P2. AlphaTauri coming next. It is a Basil Brush on mediums. He did the exact second sector time as Speedaholic, I believe. Oh wow, a very good run on the mediums. Who's next across the line? It's the Alfa Romeo. I think he's just starting. Yeah, he is. We have is it game timer? No, it was Empire Maverick. He goes P2. Good from him. NRX Phoenix. I think he's going in the pits. Yep. And we have a McLaren. Looks like Ray NX AS. He's come around the final corner to start his lap.
Messi, last corner. Temporarily. 3 cars in the way of game timer.
Oh, yeah, that's not great. There is a Ferrari, I think he's going in the pits. Crusty Nation, I think is also going in the pits. No, I think he went for a second lap. But does he improve? He did improve. Game timer went P2 with a 14.970. Good lap from him. We have the Mercedes at the back, starting his flying lap on mediums. I think everybody's going in the pits now. Diagonal Ma is on his flying lap. You know, we'll stay on board with him. Oh, he's gone very wide. See, that's what I was talking about. If you take too much curbing, that's what happens. Oh, he's nearly blocked the Mercedes on his lap. That wouldn't have been very nice. But let's cut back to the McLaren.
Next, yes.
Yeah, this might be a 15.5.
Fine,
15.2. Solid banker.
Yep.
We have Div P11 starting his lap on mediums.
Interesting strat. Going very wide there.
Mercedes went P10 on the mediums. I think he would probably want to go out again because I think the mediums will only work if you get in the top 7, I would say.
Yeah.
So, he did match. At least he was off by 1/10 on Basil Brush's medium time. But Basil Brush is out again on softs. The Phenomenal coming in, beating Nuggets time by a tenth and a half. Obviously, we know that the Phenomenal is very strong. It's just he's been very unlucky in the last few races. But I think we could see him on pole today.
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't think Diagonal Ma is allowed to do that, maybe. But, we'll see. Div P's coming across the line. I think he invalidated. That was anticlimactic. Bloodshed, 4/10 up on his time. That will give him right now a 16.2. Won't really change his position. But I think he has a lot more time to gain, so we'll see where that puts him. Running across his final little curb. Goes P8. Good luck from him. Oh, Basil Brush has gone wide, unfortunate. I think he funny bots on the line. Does he invalidate? No, he doesn't invalidate. He's 5/10. Yeah. Funny was 5/10 up. I'm not sure if he's lost any time or gained any time. Oh wow, he is 1.2 seconds up. Oh, we gotta be careful not to invalidate. Oh, he's invalidated. That would have been a very good time. Unfortunate for him. Buzzerbush is not on a lap, as we saw he went wide. NRX Phoenix might be on the lap. I think he is. After his first invalidated run, he's out again. He's pushing hard. He needs to get a good banker here. Because if he doesn't, he has one final run to push as much as he can to try and get pole. Doesn't invalidate that time.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very 1.8, quite fast.
P3. Very good lap, very good lap. 3/10 off pole, exactly. Very good from him.
If I remember it, what game time I'm following Casey.
I think this is the team game here.
Yeah,
But I think he's too close. I think he might get dirty air, maybe.
yeah.
Goes over that curve, does a little wiggle. Oh, he's lost it.
Yeah, he's gonna hit the wall.
Yeah, that might not do any damage to him. Nugget on the lap, he's 2.5 tenths up. This could be his pole. Who's in front of him? The McLaren of Ray NX AS. He's on his out lap. He's going to start his final lap. He might give a little bit of a slipstream. I think he's a bit too far, but he will give him a little bit of a slipstream. Let's see what this is. Pole by 2 tenths.
Good lap.
Very good lap. He tried his best there. I think he can go faster though. Procrastination's not on the lap. I think everybody's starting their second runs now. Procrastination, yeah, no, on the lap definitely. The Mercedes in 13th, he is on the lap. I'm not sure actually. We'll see what his first sector is. He's 2 tenths up. Obviously a lot more time to gain as he did set his first run on mediums. But I think... Oh, Ray NX AS spun. It's a tricky corner that.
Last corner. Looks like a good lap from him. It's 14.9. He puts him P5.
Very good lap. We put him into the... Yeah, put him into the top 5. Well done from him. But going back to the Phenomeno, I saw that he was 3 tenths down just a moment ago. We'll see what his sector 2 time is and how that compares to his fastest lap. I think he's backed off. I think he was down too much. Fair from him.
Wanna go for it anyway? Oh no, it's Italy.
Oh, very good job from the Mercedes. Yeah. Ray NX backed off as he spun before. The Phenomenal is backed off. There's a AlphaTauri. Don't know if he's on the lap. I think he is on the lap. I don't think he's on the lap. I think he's too far down. Yeah.
Very slow.
Yeah, I think he's backed off. He's starting on the flying lap here. We have Empire Maverick. He's up by half a tenth. This will put him maybe into the 14s. Yes, it does. It puts him P4 with a 14.7. Not bad. Yeah. I think this game is a bit inaccurate with sector times when you start spectating them, so it will be a bit inaccurate. Arthur Alfa Romeo is paying. He's invalidated. I think you funny bots on the lap. We'll see his first sector time. He's up by 5 tenths.
Second to pay there.
Oh, a bit tricky there. It looked like.
On the inside.
1.3 seconds up. So we'll give him a 15.7 right now.
Pretty bad first lap. Definitely only up from that.
I think he will get into the 14s. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check.
15.2.
15.2. Close to the 14s.
It's on the top of scratch.
Yeah. Well, these times are very close. Especially from the top, well, I guess everybody's close. Everybody in the 14s has a close time. Everybody from 9th to 13th has a very close time.
Yeah.
Bloodshed, 2 tenths up. I think. Takes that cut very nicely. Careful not to Valde. He goes a bit wide. Yeah, he's 1.5 tenths up. I think he lost a bit of time because he went wide there. Yeah, as I was saying before, I thought eFunnyball may have gone into the top 5 there just because he did finish second in Monza. So I have high expectations for him. But Bloodshed has backed off his lap. I think he's lost too much time. Fortunate for him. Terum Imaidas is on the lap, I think. On the mediums.
Almost looks like it. Funny about it on another lap, but he got invalid last time.
Oh, TRM Eat My Dust has invalidated his lap. So I think he will back off. I don't think he doesn't have the ERS to go for another lap.
Behind the mediums anyway.
Yeah, Ticket has started the lap. Very close to Empire Maverick down the pit exit.
5 days grid penalty for FP with the collision with Costination. What happened there?
Oh no.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that might just be an incident.
Right? Everyone's getting out to set the last one.
Yeah, everybody. I think our time was a bit glitch as well. I think they have more than enough time to go around.
I think it's always by 30 seconds.
Yeah, Ticket on his flying lap. Oh, messed up Grady on that corner. He definitely backed off now. That was a big snap of oversteer. Sorry?
Bloodshed. Going around the front corner and
Yep. Oh, P3. What a lap. Well done to him. There's a Ferrari. Nugget, he is down by 100ths. So, he's gone into the pits. I think he's backed out of that lap. And RX Phoenix coming around the final corner. Just straight line to the finish, a little bit of a bend. Wow, he goes P2. He beats the Phenomenal, but the Phenomenal still has another final lap. But right now, NRX Phoenix is in a great spot. Oh, the Mercedes of Brazovac goes P1 with a 14.2, 300ths faster than Nugget. That's the time they all have to beat then. Great lap for him. Shame I wasn't on board. The Phenomenal starts his flying lap now. Crusty Nation. He's invalid.
Pico HD coming next. He's up by 10 in the middle section. Going right to final corners now. This the first one okay, but it's a bit wide and that's gonna end his chance of winning, getting through.
Yep, we're gonna ride on board here with the Phenomenal.
There's a rush getting in good toe, but it's not quite enough.
I want to see what the Phenomenal's time is in the second sector. I want to see if he's up by anything. He used to be up by maybe 3/10, but he's only up half a tenth. It won't be enough for pole. It might be enough for P3. But he needs to cook up a magic third and final sector.
Phoenix coming around the front corner.
Oh, it goes a bit wide. That's not going to help him. I think he's going to lose a lot of time, and he's pitted. So his final run, he's ended his qualifying session. Walcott is down on his time. I think that's over for qualifying. It looks like it. Yeah, he's not on the lap.
Yep.
So, Brazovac with an amazing last run, put himself on pole position by 300ths. Very good.
Very good indeed.
think it might be crucial to stay ahead here. Just because of the dirty through the chicanes and through the second and last sectors. It's not going to be nice on tyres or the turning ability.
I think it's not as bad in the game as it is in real life, but it's gonna affect you.
Yeah, so the closest time I think that we have right now is P1 and P2.
Yeah.
And that was a great time, like we said already, for like the past 5 minutes. It's a great time, Brezabek. It was good. It's phenomenal. Unfortunately, Diagonal Ma at 120, not a great qualifying session for him. Let's just start the formation up. Razorback on pole, Nagarai behind him in P2, and Phoenix in P3. The Phenomenal, who I thought was going to be on pole, starting P4. Didn't have the best last lap, as we saw he went wide in the last corner. Unfortunately, Bazelbrush is disconnected. I don't think he's able to rejoin. Drivers, last few drivers forming up now. 5 red lights. And away we go. Looks like Brazovac got off to a very good start. Not being compromised. The Phenomenon going wheel to wheel with Nugget. Goes down the inside of Nugget. Will he keep the position? Yes, he will. Nugget has to concede that place. Empire Maverick up some positions as well. Good start from him. Looks like it's all good for Brazovac at the front. Looks like he did what he needed to, but the Phenomenon is right on his tail. Will he go down the inside? No, he won't. Phoenix and Walcott battling for position. Phoenix squeezing Walcott just a little bit. But enough to keep it fair. Good racing from them. Rain's also on the tail of Walcott. Basilbrush has left the session. Oh no. Oh no, what happened to Game Timer? He spun. Something's happened to him. You've seen cars lose a lot. You Funny Boy has lost a position. Diagonal Ma has lost some position as well, although I think he started last. They might have damage. Trying to see. Yes, he does. He's lost his right end plate. Well, very good start from Brazovac to keep the lead. We know that some people struggle with starts. Obviously not Brazovac, he just kept it. Position change. Empire Maverick up 2 positions. Very good from him. Phoenix lost 4 positions. He started 3rd. He had a dreadful start. Let's see if he can crawl his way back up the grid. But we can see the strategy soft or hard is doable. A 2-stop option would be soft, then medium, or soft, medium, soft. But the undercut might be able to work around this track. If the Phenomenon can keep close with Razorback, he might be able to do it. Puzzlebrush testing time pending. I think that's his ghost. Yeah, something's happened to his ghost. I'm not sure what. It is a danger to other drivers on the track. It's not very good. I think his ghosted car is lagging or something. He's hit the barrier. He's lost his front wing. This could mean like a virtual safety car, because his car is just parked on the side of the road, not even retired. But nothing we can do about that. The virtual safety car. They must adhere to the delta. Otherwise they will get a drive-through, and nobody wants to drive through. It just ruins your race. Just an extra, not even a pit stop, you just have to drive through the pit lane. So you have to go in again anyway. Hopefully he can get back up to racing soon. It looks like the Phenomenon is hanging back a bit. Wants to make sure he has a good enough gap for his delta so he can just power down as soon as it ends. There we go. Virtual safety car has ended. The Phenomenon is a bit far back from Brazovac as he was a bit before the virtual safety car, but we'll probably see him close that gap back up a bit.
I've just seen my microphone was muted, so...
Oh no.
I didn't know what happened.
That was a... Well, that was a virtual safety car. That Brazil Bush somehow didn't have control of his car.
He's my last spun.
Yep, I see that. I think he just spun out the exit of the corner. It's a tricky corner. It's like turn 7 in Portimao. Very tough uphill right-hander. Now DRS is enabled. This gives a chance for the Phenomenal and Nugget to catch back up to Brazil back. Maybe pull off a overtake or two. Well, the top 3 pulling away from Empire Maverick, and there is a train of about four or five cars behind the Empire Maverick, where the top 3 are just making their own gap.
Okay, you find what got a 3-second time penalty or track limits?
I think he does have a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, that will be for track limits. Track limits are a bit difficult on this track, especially the exit of this corner right here. You can go wide very easily if you hit the bump on the curb. Phenomenal 6 tenths back from Phenomenal. He might go for a move, maybe. The straight is long enough. It depends if Razorback uses overtake. He's using overtake. He's draining that battery. This means that the Phenomenal won't be able to get close enough before the end of the straight. But bear in mind, they're just draining their energy. What do you think the strategy is going to be? Fleckers.
So I haven't driven a race yet, so I can't tell you what is the fastest one, but...
Oh, something's up to NRX Phoenix. I think he's spun. He dipped his tires into some gravel or grass. Unfortunate for him, he's had a dreadful first 6 laps. Very unfortunate for him. Back up to the front. Oh, fuck, Nugget's gone wide. Oh, apologies. Nugget has gone wide. You funny boss retired. What's happened to him? He's gone into the pits and retired. Yeah. Why?
He had enough from the race. I don't know.
I think he's spun. Yeah, well, unfortunate.
Let's see, move from Phenomenal, and there we go. Of he's not using any ERS.
Yeah, I think he wants to save ERS, but what I can tell, he's on about 50%.
And Nugget is almost full with his battery.
He's doing great to keep up with them. Even though he has DRS, the Phenomenal is on half his battery, but he still hasn't overtaken Brazovac. But Nugget, Maverick, he was in 4th position and he spun.
He's not gonna take off the championship lead, I guess, with that spin.
Fortunate for Empire, man, he's just losing positions. I mean, he's parked his car right in front of the FP11. The FP11 on the hards, I think he's just pitted. Unless he's started on I think he started on these tires, yeah. Oh, Birchhead has also spun. He's losing positions. 2 positions so far. I don't think he will lose another one. Back to the front. Maybe we'll see a move of the Phenomenal on Brazovac this lap.
I don't think so. He's a bit too far back.
What happened to Walker? Walker spun as well in the last corner. Everybody's spinning. Walker pits. He probably realizes he doesn't want these tires anymore. Although he's gonna go on. He might be going on the hards. We'll put lap data on. I want to see if when Walker comes out, how fast he'll be going compared to leaders. Safety car. Oh no. Who spun? I think it was Diagonal Ma, maybe. Both AlphaTauris out of the race. Not good for them in the Constructors' battle.
Yes, obviously.
Yep, not scoring any points. Not going to be great for them. Guess it's a race day to forget. We'll see if they pit. I would think that the top runners will pit. I just wonder if Crossy Nation and Ticket might stay out and maybe go on softs later in the race. But Razorback pits, the Phenomenal pits, Nugget pits. We'll see if Game Timer pits. Right, Razorback on the mediums. Nugget also on the mediums. So the top three runners on the mediums. Game Timer pits as well. Most likely the mediums as well. No, it's the hard tires for Game Timer. He's going long. If the drop off to mediums is that significant, then we could see Game Timer come back at the end of the race. But right now, I think
Good start.
the front runners have the advantage. Dive P passes them on the hards. The free pit stop plus 2 laps of a safety car. Just it's great for Razorback if he can keep the lead like he did from the Phenomena before. Nugget probably won't have a chance to overtake the Phenomena because of the DRS train. It's not going to be easy for a P3 to overtake a P2. It's just the way it is. So he might need to try and get past the Phenomena as quickly as possible before DRS is re-enabled.
Yes. So we can look at the warnings of the first three, and we have Razorback with 0 warnings. A very clean race from him at this point. The Phenomenal has 1 warning, and the Nugget has already 2 warnings. So not the best start for him.
Yeah, I mean, he won't be able to push as much as he would like. Just because there's a risk of him getting a penalty.
Safety car in the slap.
Razorback's away. Phenomenal. I think he had a good reaction time to that. So you finally bought Div P already falling back.
He missed it a bit.
Yeah, he's already fallen back a second behind Nugget. Could be 10 lap old. Could be the reason 10 lap old hards can't keep up with the 1 lap old mediums. But oh, he nearly spins. Game time is around his tail. He could be looking for a move right here. Who's someone's lost position?
Bloodshed spun.
Oh no, again, unlucky for him. For his teammate in P4. His teammate in P4 is battling. Game Timer really wants to get past him because he wants to stick with the leaders. They're already 2.2 seconds back. He's getting held massively by Div P. Could go for a move around the outside here. It'll be brave, it'll be bold. Div P breaks early, allowing Game Time to go through, but Div P now under pressure from Speed Alcoholic.
Yeah, you see, Div P just doesn't want his race to be screwed, so he's gonna back out of there.
Yeah.
He knows he has to pit once again, because he didn't pit yet. So
yeah.
In the fair game.
Referring back to the battle, I think it was wise for Div P. It would have been wise for one of them to back out. Saying the fastest lap, the Phenomenal 17.497. That was about a tenth faster than the leader. Bloodshed. Yeah.
Time penalty, yeah. Exactly.
He only has 3 seconds. So we can't afford to get another 3 warnings, otherwise he'll get 6. TRE might dust. I think he spun. No, he just lost positions. He's going very slowly. Does he have wing damage? Doesn't look like it. I think it's fine. But the guys in front battling. Empire Maverick under pressure from 5 drivers. NRX Phoenix going down the inside. The fast left-hander. He gets in front of Empire Maverick. Empire Maverick lets him have the corner there. Brilliant battle for 9th between 5 cars, 4 cars.
Speedaholic directly behind Div P as he got hit by Fascination. He got tagged to the wall.
Unlucky for him, that's probably going to be a safety car. There's a virtual safety car. Now it's a safety car. There we go.
Fascination now losing his front ring. Yes, he did now. I think he just swept over a bit. Just.
Procrastination is the pits. I think he will have front wing damage.
So yeah, and they hate each other.
It's unfortunate. That will probably be discussed. Yet Procrastination does not have a front wing. He will get it replaced. Speedaholic is at the session. Probably out of anger. Obviously the emotions during a race will get heated.
Yeah.
Behind the safety car once again. After just 3 laps of racing. 3 or 4 laps of racing, I believe, but... Sometimes this is not what we want to see. We don't want to see safety cars. We would rather see pure racing. And other times there is no way that drivers can avoid accidents.
Yeah, in perfect world there wouldn't be accidents, but do we live in a perfect world? I don't think so. So, yeah. Not a perfect world. Yeah.
I mean, so far, Razorback has led every lap of this race. So right now he's doing a good job.
Doing a very good job.
And if it stays like this, Brezovak will actually take the championship lead. He's only 15 points behind Danger Times.
He still hasn't got a warning at this point.
Very good. It just means he can take a lot more risk. So just benefits him.
Yeah. I wonder if the safety car's going to come in this lap.
Yeah. I think should. Yep.
Yes, safety car in this lap.
Warming up tires very aggressively. Just get as much temperature in them as possible. Understandable.
Good.
Yeah, he's gone. A little bit of twitch. The phenomenon is around his tail. 5-second time penalty for Rain 86 and Empire of Maverick. But for the phenomenon is right on Brezovak's tail. He says the Sifshi could pull out very late. I think they're both using an abundance of overtake.
Yeah, they are.
Will he go down the inside? He won't. He'll back off. Yeah.
This piece did on the old hard tires.
Yeah, I think he'll go very long, but I don't think there'll be a way for him to make up a pit stop distance when he does decide to come in.
Maybe we'll get a safety car. Very likely on this track.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if he going wide, PK actually just passing him.
Yep, you can see that in the background.
Phoenix.
Fernando really pushing Brezovak around this track.
But like now using all of the DRS, I think he wants to get out of the DRS range.
I think he will do that though. I think he's better off just not using anything and only using when the time's right. For example, when DRS is enabled.
And Maverick going past this piece, who's getting wider once again.
Yeah,
And 8 might also follow too.
Yeah, they'd be struggling on those 15 lap old hards. He might need to pit in the next few laps. But at this rate, he'll be 20 plus seconds behind everybody else. The penalties are starting to rack up now. Brezovak pulling away from the phenomenon, but using a lot of ERS to do so might be his downfall.
The phenomenal with a very good turn, getting to 10. Secret HD going wide. Right, open the door. Full move and straight from Phoenix. The game timer is going really slow there. I've made a mistake.
Brazzleback was so close to pulling out the DRS of the Phenomena. Fortunately, now
See a move from Phoenix. Yeah, we see. Going past Tico HD on the medium tire. And Walcott and Bloodshed touching. Very close that behind. That's there.
McLaren over Ray NXAS also getting past Ticker HD. Ticker HD has a little look down the inside, but don't really want to make a move there unless you can make it stick.
Phenomenal now really close to Razorback and going for the move on the outside.
They're both out of ERS. Leave space. Oh, this is put off Brazzleback. He's lost a position. He'll probably be out of a second as well. He's out of a second. The Phenomenon is squeezing Brazzleback.
I don't think it was really squeezing, it was just a bit going wide in Razorback. Let's see if he can catch up back again. This one. Yellow flags. That is destination. Going slowly. Going wide.
Alright, now Nokia has a ERS advantage over the Phenomena.
If HD gets a 3-second time penalty for warning. Nugget now going for the move. Got a lot more ERS than Phenomena.
Yep. Clean move by him, quickly done before the end of the straight.
Yeah.
Ray NX got past NRX Phoenix, I think because they didn't have DRS. So he's up to 5th.
Oh, game time has spun.
Game time, he was running in 4th. Wow, unfortunate for him. Behind his teammate now. 10th and 11th. The Phenomenal might be dropping out of Nuggets DRS. No, you won't. He'll stay in it. But I don't think the Phenomenon might have the pace to close up that gap.
We'll see. Both Nugget and the Phenomenal are pretty close or low on the ERS.
Wow, the phenomenal really closed that gap. Oh, took HD. What's up with him? I think he's spun on that right-hander. He has. We've seen a lot of spins there today. Fortunate for everybody there. Div
I
P.
mean, it's a difficult track. You can easily go wide because there's no one-off area, so directly into the gravel, and you are doing hardly to keep the car.
The phenomenal going for a move. Got some dirt, yeah. They're both very low on the ERS, so. Good catch by the phenomenal. Nearly lost the car there.
Bloodshed getting past and Paramaverick there. Nugget gets a penalty. That's not good for his race win chances, so it's
Yeah, well, I'm gonna look at how many warnings the Phenomena has right now. I think one warning. Yeah, one warning. And Brazovac still has 0. So if Brazovac stays within 3 seconds of Nugget, then he'll take P2. Oh, Nugget pits.
nice.
Go for it. Obvious 2 stop. I think the others might go for it too, but Nugget might be able to undercut the Phenomena. If all goes well on his lap, he might come out in some traffic, but if he can come out between that Aston Martin and that Haas, it would be good as he would have some clear air. I think that Haas might just overtake him. They should give him some space. The Phenomena does need to push now. He needs to cover off the undercut. Because new softs versus 13 lap old medium is going to be a very clear advantage to Nugget.
Nugget is going for it. Fast and he isn't.
This is not good because he needs the position. Otherwise he's going to lose out on time. But Tikadichi's fighting back with all the ERS he has. He's going to go down the inside? No, I think he's realized that new souls versus old hards are gonna just wipe the floor. The Venona hasn't been, he stayed out.
Did you careful move? When past radius.
Yeah, he's past him. Backed up to his original position. So far, a good comeback from him.
Bloodshed in the pits. Having new front wing. Wonder where he's got the damage from. So now both Williams are back in the pack. Not gonna be good for the team championship.
No kind of rate. NXAS is going to go for a move on Phoenix. He's going to get it done way before the corner. I think this is just going to be them just forming their own 2-man DRS train. Swap positions back and forth, lap after lap. Nugget setting the fastest lap of the race, 15.999. Very satisfying. Don't think Brazzabak's been able to close the gap to the phenomenon. I think he's just staying out. He's just staying just above 1.5 seconds. Both pushing very hard. Nugget's still out. I think he's just putting in good lap times as well. 7/10 slower than his fastest lap. I think he used a lot of energy maybe to set that fastest lap. NRX Phoenix couldn't get past Ray NXAS. Looking like a very chill race, I guess, apart from third and fourth fighting for position. Right now, it's a chill race. Everybody's kind of outside the DRS detection point. I think Phoenix will be a bit too far back at this point to make a move at all. Yeah, he will be. Brazovac pushing a lot. I think he's gaining about 6/10 to the Phenomena from when we last were on board with him. Just really wants to get back in that DRS zone because it's his only chance to win the race. If you see outside, he won't be able to get close enough. Terry Imaidas, he's going in the pits. He was on 14 lap old softs. He's going for softs again for the remaining 4 laps.
Now they get a pass gain time.
Yeah, maybe the 2-stop wasn't. It was the correct. Yeah, it might not have been the correct decision because he was running in second. He was running in second behind the Phenomena. But now he's dropped down to 7th. He hasn't been able to get past the cars quick enough. And the Brazovac, I think he's made a mistake. He's now 2.1 seconds behind the Phenomena when it was 1 second. So definitely a mistake somewhere in the lap.
Yeah. Nugget or right off up the page or Empire Maverick. Probably gonna see move that.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty done and done move.
Yeah. Just pass. Up in 6th place, right?
I think he's lost out more doing the 2-stop than he would have if he stayed out.
Yeah. I think he just wanted to go for it. He got a penalty, then pretty much every chance for the first 2 places were gone. So I think he just said like Come on, get it. This is the new rubber. Let's go for it.
Everybody right now without a penalty, apart from Walcott, Brazzavak, and the Phenomena. You know, right now it's looking very good for McLaren, first and third. If they finish like this, obviously.
Yeah, but I think Rainick has 11 seconds of penalty.
Wow.
Later, so gonna be
So-
maybe
so- Yeah, right now this would promote Walcott to P3. If it finishes like this, it would promote Walcott to P3.
Phoenix goes past Rainick.
Yeah. Phoenix's red tires are starting to blister, as you can see. Let's look at his fronts. Fronts look intact. Oh, you can see a blister on the front right and the front left. They're struggling maybe around like 50% their tire wear right now on those mediums, but they do have 2 laps to go, so shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes.
Back to the front to see if Brazzavak can close up the 5/10ths before the race finishes. They might have a chance to get the win.
Another spot. Yeah, now.
Nugget is spun. Oh no. This went from a good race for him to a very bad one. He spun again. Oh, he nearly spun. He caught it very nicely. But yeah, it's looking very lackluster right now for him.
Phoenix getting past Rainick again.
Yeah, these guys have been jockeying position for about 10 laps. But if one of them wants to finish 4th, they need to be ahead of the other. And it all counts on the final lap. Ray is right behind Phoenix. He wants that 3rd position, but he's on the left. Wait, Phoenix has something. I think he's nearly spun out that corner. Yeah, but he's just behind Walcott. Unfortunate for him. Yeah, but that does mean he will finish basically P5. No, actually he won't. He'll finish P4 as Ray has 11 seconds worth of penalties. Fortunate for him, I think that was a 5-second penalty plus 2 3-second penalties.
Yeah.
Walker doing a very good job of not getting any warnings, or at least not getting a penalty. Yeah, Walker is on 1 warning, so he's able to take a risk, but I don't think he needs to. He will finish P3 at this rate. Lodgett getting another penalty. That's his 3rd penalty.
But let's get to the front again. The Phenomena are going to the final corners of the last lap of the race.
Yep, he's...
Win the race after a brilliant drive from him. No mistakes, no penalty. As well as Brazzavak, who just was marginally behind.
Oh, Ray has spun. On the last corner, he spun.
Oh no.
That might see him get demoted even further. Because of that.
Oh yeah.
This might see him see demoted to P7, I think. Yeah, it does. Unfortunate for him. He could have finished P5. But, well done to the Phenomenal taking his first win of the season after some pretty dreadful races, I would say.
Yeah, it was unlucky for him. Last races.
Yeah, a great drive from the Phenomenal, gaining 3 places. A great drive from Walcott as well, 5 places from 8th to 3rd. Very well done from him. Walcott gets his 3rd podium of the season.
Walcott had 3 stops. The green
Div
race.
P. Div P running the final corner now. Driver of the day Walcott, I would say that's expected. Alright, well your winner for round 8 of Division 7 in Imola is the Phenomenal. We will see you after the week break.